pretty much been my life this entire week. Hey Dramaverse, welcome back. I put a lot of thought into this video, just like I put a lot of thought into all my videos. And I realized that even though there's so much for us to talk about, the only thing that I really want to talk about is sex and pianos. I'm sorry. Secret love affair, but it's actually sex and pianos. I promised you 2 weeks ago that we would talk about it, and I'm following through with that promise because really, what else matters? If you really think about it.
The main character, who's Hoi Wan, who is played by the brilliant and girl crush worthy Kim Hye. She's the planning director at the Sehan Art Center, which is like this really upscale musical school.
In other words, they think they're the shit.
And she mainly spends her time taking care of all the rich people that actually run the school. We have the chairman, who's this old nasty guy who has this bratty, bitchy daughter that he has apparently given the position of CEO.
Nepotism is alive and well.
And he's also given a pretty high position to his mistress turned wife, Madame Han, who was more than likely the person who ran some kind of brothel, because why not? Hoi Wan pretty much spends her entire life taking care of these people and being their spy.
She also has a husband who is pretty depressed about his entire life.
Because he's a professor at the center and he's not nearly as successful as his younger protege.
Which I actually find pretty fantastic because her husband is such a whiny baby. He pretty much deserves every bad thing that happens to him on so many levels.
They married each other out of convenience. Call it what it is. He's basically looking for a protege because he's failing at life right now.
Cut to Sungjae. He's just surviving at this point.
He's pretty unimpressive until we finally find out that he is in fact a musical genius.
Because of course. Why wouldn't he be?
A few things happen, things and situations. Ultimately, Sungjae is discovered by Hye Wan's husband, who asks her to take him through the ringer to find out if he's actually talented. And it turns out that he's really talented.
The session they had went on for hours. Imagine an orgasm that lasts for 6 hours. Yeah, that's what this was.
Sungjae and Hye Wan connect through the music, and it goes directly from, hey, I really like the way you play, and I really like the way that you appreciate the way I play,
to lust.
Hye Wan's husband wants Sungjae to audition for the school. Everything was going perfectly.
Until Sungjae's mother died because of hand warmers. Long story.
Sungjae ends up not showing up for the audition. Hye Wan's husband is completely embarrassed, and Sungjae ends up joining the army.
What any young man would do.
Time goes by, and Sungjae, while in the military,
he gets arrested because of bad music. Long story.
This gets back to Hye Wan, who goes down there to bail him out, but she stops herself and comes back and convinces her husband to bail him out.
He moves Sungjae into her house. But before he's moved into their house, he has already confessed to her that he likes her, which cannot possibly go wrong. My first impressions of Secret Love Affair is that it is fantastic. It is beautifully directed, beautifully acted, and the fact that Kim Hye and UIN are actually playing their own pieces of music just shows the dedication that they want to put into this drama. And it makes me so proud to say that I'm watching a drama where this much thought is being put into it. I don't know if I like Hye Wan. I think it's easy to consider her nice because she does nice things for Sungjae's girlfriend throughout the show, and you know, maybe she goes out of her way for certain people, but I think there's a difference between being nice and doing nice things. She's already said exactly what her intent is. She is on her side. There's something dangerous about the connection that Sungjae and Hye Wan have for each other. A lot of that is a loneliness that both of them feel. Hye Wan is quite obviously someone who has had to use people in order to get to where she needs to get to. And because she's had to use other people, they use her. So she's not exactly someone who is capable of automatically going into this mode where she thinks that someone genuinely cares about her. I think she's a little warped. I feel like she's so accustomed to taking advantage of people and trying to take control of people that she's not going to know that this is a naive 20-something who is genuine because he doesn't know any other way to be. Because he's finally found someone that loves the same thing that he does in as much as he loves it. Let me tell you something. God forbid I ever find the man that loves dramas as much as I do. I mean, him and his genitals will not be safe. So tell me, what did you guys think of the first 4 episodes? Did you like it? Did you not like it? How do you feel about the people that she works with? Do you think that they've influenced her or she's influenced them? Or is everyone just playing a game that everyone's ultimately gonna lose? Leave it down at the bottom. It's called the comment section. You can use that. Bye you guys, see you next week.